Hello, Aspira Cyber. My name is Mr. Stewart. I'm from Computer Techies, and I'm going to be teaching a very, very cool class. Little different from your normal classes. We're going to be going into 3D design. Yes, you're going to be using a CAD system, computer aided design system. You're going to be designing pieces in something called Tinkercad. We're going to be doing 3D printing. You're going to learn about 3D printers. You're going to actually design stuff and 3D print it out, and we're going to send it to your house, or you're going to come pick it up at the school. It's going to be very, very cool. I'm hoping within the future that we can have some classes in school for those that are available to come, so you can feel, see, and touch these 3D printers, see what it's all about. And then we also are going to be doing coding. So if you've ever been interested in coding your own program, if you've ever been interested in writing code, or how does a computer work, or how does the web work, those sort of things, I'm going to be here to teach you that. We're also going to do something special. We're going to sprinkle a little entrepreneurship on this. I have a company called Computer Techies. We've been in business for 21 years now, and we primarily talk about networks, and we talk about training and support. But in 2013, we got into 3D printing when it exploded, and it's still exploding, and we're helping schools actually learn about 3D printing. Why? We're helping schools because there are a lot of 3D printing jobs out there, and the skill set is needed, and it's very desirable, as well as coding. Coding jobs are plentiful, and really, you don't have to have a college degree, but I really want you to go to college, and I really want you to have a college degree. I really do. We can talk a little bit about that. We'll talk about crypto. We'll talk about a little bit of everything. Everything from cosplay, 3D design, 3D printing, coding. It's going to be a different type of class, okay? It's a different type of class. So why don't we get started, and let's take a look at some of the things we've done in previous classes so you can get an idea of some of the things that we're going to be 3D designing and 3D printing. By the way, let me just mention this. By the way, there are a lot of free 3D models out there. I'm pretty sure you've seen them on the web from time to time. You're probably even using them. You don't even know it when you're playing a game. Well, with Tinkercad, the software you're going to be learning how to use, you can import these models and customize them any way you want. So, for example, we could 3D scan your head in, because we do have a portable scanner we could use. I could 3D scan your head in, and we could put your head on top of a Buddha. And then we could print out the Buddha, and you would have a big Buddha with your head on the top. Right? Kind of cool. There's a lot of cool stuff you can do with this. So let's take a look at some of the things that we've done in the past. I look forward to seeing you in this class, and I look forward to seeing what your imagination can do, because we're going to go from concept to physical object that we can touch. Let's take a look at some stuff. Okay, so what you're looking at right now are 3D printed cell phone cases. So you can customize your own cell phone case. That is a big scan of my head, and it's hollow, so I can put candy in there. There's a little miniature part of my head as well. You can also use 3D printers to, believe it or not, fix broken parts. So on the right, you see a broken part. On the left was the fixed part, and that's the part installed. So you can even use a 3D printer to help fix other 3D printers. During COVID, we printed out a lot of headbands and masks for PPE. So you can see this is Einstein Hospital that we donated hundreds of PPE materials for them during COVID. And this was actually, the class was part of this as well. We have some Klein bottles. These are mathematical models, but these are nice, cool, big 3D prints. There's a skull that you can store stuff in. Like I said, anything you think of, you can do. You can even 3D print a hook for your table so you can hang your headphones, or a spiralized type of, decoration piece. This is actually scaled up really big. This was a small little piece, this warrior. Look at the detail on that warrior. Kind of cool, right? But you can print things big and small. Once again, there's what that hook looks like before it goes to the clips on the table. And there again is it clipping on the table, and you can use that to hold your headphones or whatever else you want. This is showing you a little bit of what the process is. You have this hot head melting some filament layer by layer. It goes around and it makes the 3D model. You're going to learn a lot more about this in the future. A lot more about this when you take the class. Lastly, look at this. I think you know this person, Mr. Obama, and he's coding right now. That's how important coding is. Remember, we're going to be learning JavaScript as well in this class. So I look forward to seeing you spring 2023 in my 3D printing and coding class.